We got action. We live. We lit.
What I wish I knew at 18 instead of 28? That Young Elder News 9 would be my go-to for all things news and more. Broadcasting live worldwide, we've got over 3 million listeners tuned in every day. From world news to stock markets, government topics to the quirkiest stories, we cover it all on Young Elder TV. And remember, folks, you heard it here first. Our friendly team brings you the latest scoops with a dash of that good old Southern charm. Whether you're curious about the latest political twists or need the lowdown on the economy, we're your go-to source. We make sure you're always in the know, in the most engaging and entertaining way possible. So buckle up, y'all. It's time to dive into the world of Young Elder News 9, where the news is always fresh, fun, and downright fascinating. Stay tuned, spread the word, and remember, you heard it here first. Young Elder News 9, the hottest show in the game.
Hey, Rob, man, it's sad. We just went live last night talking about what's going to happen for 2025. And some of the stuff happened as soon as we got off of the line. Some guy in New Orleans, Rams, it was 15 people is pronounced dead now, according to the news outlets, and they still picking through the bodies, but he ran over like a whole crowd of people down in New Orleans. Then the guy gets out with an AR-15 and start unloading on the crowd. Now, we did a little background on this guy. Comes to find out, he's allegedly military intelligence. And he was working for some kind of front company, some client, agent company over in Houston somewhere. Then it comes to find out that he had an ISIS flag tied to his bumper of the vehicle that he rented. So, and we already know who ISIS is and what they're all about. We already know they was created by the Knights of Templar, who are the alphabet boys who call themselves the CIA. And so this guy's definitely fits the how he did what he did. He definitely fits the criteria for what me and Rob was identifying as we were looking over the land as a Manchurian candidate. He definitely, if you go look up some of his background, and he would definitely fit the category of a Manchurian candidate. That's just one thing. We here to talk to you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, we're here to talk to you about the Cybertruck exploding outside of Trump's hotel in Las Vegas. And it's a message from the elites to Trump and Elon Musk. We're going to get into that. But I want to touch on this wreck down in this guy crashing into all these guys. Because we told y'all that they're going to start doing these mass eliminations or these mass panic things. That guy, I'm telling you, once you go do just a little bit of a 5-minute background on him, you'll find you can clearly see that he was a cell, right? You can clearly see that, right? And we, like I say, you already know what ISIS is about. Going back to, and we can get into the paradigm that's dealing around that, dealing with our Nana, dealing with America, dealing with the genealogy of the book of Genesis. We can get into all the paradigms on it, but just in short, ISIS is a splinter group set up by the CIA, pretty much, to sum it up. Just like the Taliban, same type of guys, but just the ISIS is just a new Taliban, pretty much. So be looking for a 9/11 type style event. The way they starting to move like this real fast. Like it's just like we said it, and then as soon as we get offline, the guy wrecking 30 people, running 30 people over in New Orleans. So that happens. And then this guy, I guess it was a suicide bombing, seemed like. And once the FBI, and the FBI didn't really talk much. And I noticed this too, the FBI they shot the guy and killed the guy that did the wreck, right? The guy with the AR, the police killed him, right? How convenient, right? How convenient. Like if you look at the guy, he looked like the same type of situation with the DC sniper. How they picked this guy with a Muslim type, Arabic type name, and the same type of background, military background, and all this is just the same type of. They get the same type of background for all these guys, right? But like I said, like the Trump, once the sheriff, he probably gave too much information because these people think we stupid, man. You know, they don't know there's a lot of smart, intelligent people out here now that know a lot of shit, and they don't gotta be part of your organization, but they can just read between the lines. And you telling me a guy drove up in a Cybertruck in front of the hotel and then blew it, and they said they found pipe bomb type, the type of bombs that they describes the same type of bombs that the CIA trained these guys, these cells, to be able to make using appliances that they can find in department stores and shit like that, pipe bombs and things of that nature. The way that the type of devices that they describe sound like these asset creative devices that they use. And they had to make it a Cybertruck. Why? Because that connects with Elon Musk. Elon Musk working with Trump. And so the elites are sending a message to Elon Musk and Trump that we after you. When the mafia blow up a car in front of your house, what is that? What are they saying? They sending you a message, right? So they sending Elon Musk and Trump a message. What is the message? Bag off, right? They telling them to bag off for whatever they doing. So what is Elon Musk and Trump doing that the elites got a problem with? It's what we want to know, which is why would they activate these cells? And that was, like I say, you know, Trump, get this, Trump been riding around in a Cybertruck. He been riding around in this convoy in a Cybertruck. Get that, listen to that. Another thing they ain't gonna tell you is there's a lot of stuff about that Cybertruck you don't know about. They can lock you in that truck. They can cut your oxygen content off in that truck. They pretty much film and they record everything you do on the inside and outside of that truck. Because we're about to put a tape out called Trapping Out the Uber Truck 2025. But that's right, Pharaoh. The type of devices that they describe that were used in the Trump Cybertruck explosion sounds like the same. Because they must forgot. We watched Spook This Set by the Door. We watched Jason Bourne and all the CIA movies. They told us all how they do all their stuff. And I done read half of their books that they put out. They put books out talking about how they do it. Right? And so when you listen to the what the type of devices that they said that were used, it sound like Splinter Cell, Manchurian candidate type, no, don't use nothing where you can be traced. Go to a department store, buy this particular thing, buy this pipe, buy this and that, put it together, and you can make a bomb out of it. They teach you how to do all this in at the farm. For you people that don't know, it's a place called a farm where it used to be Knights of Templar old training ground. And like they the same people, really. If you look at the symbol for CIA and Knights of Templar, it's the same symbol, just with a little bit more extra fixing up on it. And they actually should train at a place called a farm, which is Knights of Templar training ground, but they now train the new Knights of Templar, which is CIA. Right? But now they de facto into national security, so now it's national security. But who are these guys sending a message to Trump? Right? And Elon Musk. What is Elon Musk doing and Trump doing to tick these guys off? That's what we want to know. And like I said, in the tape I just put out, what to expect for 2025, you're going to see another assassination attempt on Trump. And maybe even on Elon Musk now. Because Elon Musk better beef up his security and get him some bulletproof trucks and shit now. I think that Cybertruck is bulletproof. It comes bulletproof, I think. But But you see, Trump been riding around in the Cybertruck in his convoys. He been hanging out with Elon Musk, and they, Trump already against the aristocrats who are the foreign government. He trying to get Trump secretly trying to reverse 1933 and 1913 and pretty much overthrow the Federal Reserve and then become the king of the American Union. He gonna try to become a king of the American Union because they wrote something in the clause a long time ago where a president can never be a king, but Trump finna try to get rid of it. I'm telling you, man. And then he gonna try to make it where his son, when after he get to go out or step down, his son, little Trump, what his name is, Barron or whatever, when he gonna be the next king. This is the game that Trump got. This is the plan Trump got. And so his whole thing is we gonna overthrow the world power. Why? Because we are the world power. We are I'm gonna have control of the most powerful military in the world. That's what Trump is saying. So we got the guys who I know, he know who the bad guys are because he hung out with them. He was at the parties with them, shaking hands, he, ha, ha, drinking wine with them, switching girls and all that with them. So he know who they are. He know where they hang out at. You see what I'm saying? So now he got control of the most powerful military in the world. And now he can hunt these guys out in their underground bases and hunt these guys out, right? That's why they're getting the hell out of Dodge. But they want to get at Trump before he even get complete control of that military. So don't be surprised if they try to assassinate him before the inauguration. And the inauguration is in a couple of days. Well, like now what you got, like, it was 20 something. It's like 20 in the 20th. Like, so it's like about 2-3 weeks from now, he'll be getting inaugurated. So don't be surprised if they make a couple shots at him before then. Or even at the joint. At the joint, they try to pull some crazy thing out. It's gonna be heavily guarded there though. But like I say, we just bring it to you first. Young Elder TV. It's a lot of people. It's about 2 or 3 people that put it out first. But there was a Cybertruck that exploded outside of Trump's hotel, $5 hotel in Las Vegas. We already talked about the Manchurian candidates and the sales being released. And it seemed like both of these operations were sales operations to me. If you look at all the details, see that they mess up by giving people like us the details. Once you tell me the type of devices that were used, I know the average street guy don't know how to make those type of devices. The pipe bomb, the way they describe how it was put together, the average street guy don't make that. The average crazy white guy like Timothy McVeigh, who actually was working for the killer clowns and anyway. Right, well, he's actually working for the Knights. That's actually what started the war, right? When they sent the Knights, the Knights, because Timothy McVeigh was connected with the Knights of Templar, the Roman Catholic Church, and he'll put it together later. And that was an attack against the clowns. He attacked the clowns' establishment, right? But the type of devices that were used is not the average street guy bomb type of device. The average street guy might know how to make a cocktail, a bomb. The average street guy. So these are guys who go to a type of program and is trained to be able to put these devices together with household appliances and be able to utilize them at the drop of a dime. So they got a train. They had a training. They had a training. These guys, both of the guys. And we already did a background check on the other guy. Like I said, did the crash into the people in New Orleans. Come to find out he military intelligence. Come to find out he's worked. They said that he rented the car off some online site. He had a rag, ISIS rag tied to the tailgate or whatever, to the back end of the truck. Also, he was working for some front company because if you listen at the place that he was working for, you can clearly see that it's a CIA front company. Allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly. All this is allegedly for YouTube purposes. But like I said, you're gonna see more of this Splinter Cell attack. You probably see probably next couple of hours, right? Probably watch right after we get off or something crazy. You might see something other, hear about something else going on. Oh, a guy just went into a mall and shot 300 people. Yeah, or some 3 guys. You're going to be hearing, because this is that thing. Me and Rod already told y'all about this maybe 3-4 months ago, that they was going to pull this Manchurian candidate and activate these splinter cells to cause this order out of chaos. We already said it. So don't be in shock when you see Trump getting shot at. Elon Musk might get dumped at now, the way these guys, that was a real warning. It might have been a warning telling Elon Musk stay away from Trump, from the elites. Might have been a message saying stay away from Trump, Elon. Or whatever Elon Musk and Trump got going, the elites don't like it. And this was sending them a message. But most of the mafia is the ones that they connected with the CIA, the mob. They do shit. They work hand in hand. If you didn't know, they work hand in hand. Because they do hits for these guys, right? And so when the mob blow up your car, what does that mean? They say they sending you a message, right? What is that message? Stop what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? When the mob send you somebody's shirt or bulletproof vest or something in a wrapped in newspaper with a fish in the middle, and that's a message. It's a Sicilian message. What is that message? That means he sleeps with the fishes, right? He sleeps with the fishes. Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes, right? So we just bringing that news to you. Some news you can lose. We got more coming, man. But like I say, keep your head on a swivel. Stay scrapped. Shoot first, ask questions later. When it comes down to these Manchurian guys, and they can be anywhere. They got thousands of y'all. They probably got over at least almost close to 100,000 of these cells located in different states, especially the major cities. So New Orleans is the first. You'll probably see another one in another major city in the next couple of days, leading up to other major events that's gonna happen. Yeah, the chickens are coming home to roost, right? Yeah, we the first responder. Hey, shout out that boy. Issa El Hadi. Mahdi. That's the master teacher's name. His name is El Hadi. Hey, shout out Tammy Green, right? Yeah, y'all. So if you're just not tuning in, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. You want to roll it back. We didn't want this one to be long. We'll just give you a quick update on what's going on the land as it unfolds. The elites are sending a message to Trump by blowing up a 2024 Cybertruck in front of Trump's hotel in Las Vegas. They are activating the Manchurian candidates. This supposedly the person that drove the truck up to the place blew themselves up in the truck. Now, don't that sound like somebody that been programmed to do a suicide mission? Just like this guy down in New Orleans that ran into all those people. He get out, start shooting until the police kill him. That sound like a Manchurian candidate. It sound like a program mind control type of guy. Yeah, the demon crats, right? The crafty demons, right? So keep your gun, keep one in the chamber, lay low, stack up your stuff. They're gonna try to make everything. They always do this, man. And for you people that out here that don't want to get to the bag, don't worry about the classes we put out on the video side. We got about 6-7 more classes to put out on that real estate. Then we'll be going to the next thing. But for you people that want to get to the bag, we got them classes over there for you, right? Because I remember in the year 2000, when I was growing up, I was like, man, I ain't finna do nothing. The world gonna end. I ain't gotta get no job. I ain't finna try to get no land, do nothing. The world gonna end in 2000. Then 2000 came, the world didn't end. Then time went by, I was still broke. And I was like, man, 2012. I couldn't wait till 2012. I can't wait till the world end. Because I don't gotta work here and I don't gotta be broke no more in this system, right? And I don't gotta set up nothing and build no business or nothing for my for nothing, because to the world gonna end in 2012. The Jehovah's Witness told us, right? 2012 came, the world didn't end. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man. 2020, they said the same thing. So they study telling us the world gonna end while they study bank going to the bank and raking in the bag. You know what I'm saying? They study telling us, man. I'm telling you, they study telling us the world gonna end while they study going to get a bag. And then after they run that world gonna end for like 2 or 3 months, and you like, damn, the world will end. Next thing you know, the same guys that told you the world was gonna end, they pulling off the block in a brand new Bentley, in a Rolls Royce or something, because they didn't invest in the pandemic. They didn't bought the masks and shit. While they told you about they didn't told you the world gonna end, they didn't got paid off you, and they didn't drove off in a Bentley right after this. They told you the world's gonna end. I'm telling you, man. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. The world, we never said the world was gonna end. The word there was eon. That means an age. What is the age? Piscean age. The Piscean age has ended. That's what it's really talking about. It's the end of an age, the end of the black and white, end of racism, the end of this hate because of the color of a man's skin. Like Martin Luther King said, judge a man not by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. And on that note, we out of here, man. We send divine love throughout the balanced universe to all. And we're gonna win this war. Why? Because we can dance and they can't. And you know what? Never have it been made so clear.